Hey, our kids are going into 4th and 7th grade.
We get their homework a lot and we're supposed to help with it.
We can't.
We've done some songs about it.
'Cause we can't help with homework anymore.
So here's what we're gonna do today. We are going to quiz each other at the 4th grade level and the 7th grade level and see how prepared we are as parents. Do you have a number 2 pencil?
I have a number 2 Ticonderoga pencil.
Did you get lots of rest?
No.
Did you have a bathroom break? These are all the things that they ask people before
I
they
know,
take
like
tests.
have a good, a hearty breakfast.
Did you have a hearty breakfast?
No.
No, okay.
Intermittent fasting. Okay, let's go.
So do you wanna start?
Sure.
Okay, Kim's 4th grade exam. You ready?
Uh-huh.
This is rock formations. Yes, they studied that in 4th grade. A student found a sample of a solid material that was gray, shiny, and made of all the same material. What category does this sample best fit? Sedimentary, igneous, metamorphic, or mineral?
So I remember learning about this stuff, and then I took that information, and then I just like shoved it out of my brain. So I'm gonna say sedimentary rock?
Sedimentary rock?
Sedimentary rock.
Okay. I'm sorry, the answer is D, mineral. Mineral, yes, mineral.
So what do you know about mineral rocks?
Gold is a mineral. Silver is a mineral. No, it's not. It's a precious metal.
Penn, here is some 4th grade science talking about endangered species. 3 subspecies of this endangered cat are already extinct. This magnificent creature is the largest in the cat family.
A lion, right? Like the lion's the biggest cat.
I'm sorry, Penn, the answer is tiger.
No!
Yeah.
I knew it was one of the two. I could have, like, lions,
And tigers.
bears.
Oh my.
Okay.
Okay, moving on.
All right, so we're both getting an F so
Yes.
far. Kim, this large endangered spotted cat is the largest cat in the Americas. The number of remaining is unknown.
A jaguar? Do we have those here?
That is correct.
I'm putting a little 1 here for me. Alexander the Great founded over blank cities. How many cities did Alexander the Great found? A, 20, B, 300, C, 40, D, 70. Okay?
So I'm gonna go D70.
The answer is 70. How did you get that?
Never take the bait for the ridiculous high one.
Okay.
Never take the bait for the ridiculous low one. Most of the time, it's like somewhere in the middle, upper middle. I always go upper middle. Oh, good. Kim, what 3 bodies of water border Canada?
The Atlantic Ocean, the Pacific Ocean, and then
What's the one up top called? What's that one up top?
like the Indian Ocean.
Oh!
No, what is it?
The Arctic Ocean.
The Arctic.
The
Oh my
Arctic
God, the
Ocean.
Arctic. I was like, how far
They're
back
the
does it go?
Indians.
Who was the merchant who visited China and described its riches to Europe? Was it A, Coronado, B, Amerigo Vespucci,
Oh, that's not him. Not him.
C, Marco Polo, or D, Columbus?
I don't think it's Columbus.
The answers are not on here, so it's not.
I don't think it's Amerigo Vespucci. I'm gonna go Marco Polo. Marco Polo?
You're correct.
No way. The only reason I'm good at this is because of multiple choice. Like it's process of elimination.
Okay.
Okay, so you ready for your next one?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's a math problem. At the Tasty Bakery, cupcakes cost 50 cents each.
Okay.
Bagels, look, this is actually smart, kids. Look at this. She's writing down her problem. She's working through it.
These are cupcakes.
Bagels cost $1.25.
Okay, hold on. Okay, bagels. Okay.
How much more do 2 bagels cost than 2 cupcakes?
So they want to know if I got 2 bagels, that'd be $2.50, and then that'd be $1. So $1.50. Did I get that right? Hold on. So if 2 bagels was $2.50, and 2 cupcakes was $1, so I think $1.50.
That's correct. I was actually messing with you the first time. No,
Okay.
That's right. Good job,
I
honey.
got that 4th grade math. Did you see the steam?
You started sweating like a little bit. Like
The steam was coming out of my ears and my armpits. Okay.
So look at that. You're back up to 50%.
I'm back. Okay.
You have a chance to get over 50%.
So I have a 4th grade math problem for you. I know. We're going to use the area model method to solve each problem, Penn, and you're going to record the products on the answer lines. So I know you're going to Exactly. So it's 54 times 23. I know you know the answer to this.
0, it's 1,242.
Well,
The answer is 1,242.
it doesn't matter what the
in the
answer.
SAT, you just put zip, zip, zip.
I know,
in there.
it doesn't matter what your answer is. I need you to use the area model method to solve it. And show your work.
Well, no, I got it right this way, but I didn't know how to do it.
Okay.
That actually does make sense because you just add these little things together. I think it takes longer, but
Yeah.
maybe like for a fourth
So
grader.
did you
I don't
get that
know.
right?
No, I got it wrong. I got the answer right, but I guess you're all proud of yourself because you're like that teacher who, if you don't show your work, you like put an X on it, right?
I am that teacher.
Okay, Ken. We've done endangered species. We have done history. Oh no, we haven't done history for you, Kim. Which explorer led the first expedition up the St. Lawrence River? Up in Kansas.
Lewis and Clark?
That is not an option. Would you like some? Would you like some options? John Cabot, Henry Hudson, Jacques Cartier.
I would say Hudson, because we used to live along the Hudson River. And so the way I do multiple choice is if I have a personal connection to an answer, that's what I choose.
I mean, and maybe he went up that river and they named it after him afterwards. Like
After.
they changed the name.
Yeah, what is the answer?
The answer is Jacques Cartier.
Okay, one last
One more
fourth,
for me.
One
Okay.
more.
We're not doing well
We are not nailing
with this.
this.
I'm still like banged up about getting a math problem wrong.
One last question from the 4th grade. This endangered animal is the largest member of the dog family. They are still being hunted to extinction.
Like a dire wolf?
I think that's
Are those-
just Game of Thrones.
Okay. But that would be it, right? Like those things
Yes.
are huge.
Yes. So in
But that's not-
Fantasyland,
How do you know those aren't real? Is it just a wolf?
the answer is
I'm gonna go wolf.
a wolf.
Oh, yes!
Okay.
It should be dire wolf. Those things are huge.
A wolf.
Yes.
It's a gray wolf.
Oh, a gray wolf. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Thank you for you kind of like helped me cheat there.
I did. So as we exit the 4th grade, Penn got 3 out of 5. I just 2.
And just so you know, either of those in 4th grade would be an F. So that would be a 60 or a 40. We are headed to the principal's office.
Now let's try 7th grade.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
It has been established that I no longer help my daughter with homework. We are doing some 7th grade science, Penn.
Let's do it.
Ready?
Yep.
Which region of the vertebrate forebrain is considered with the neutral endocrine control of visceral activities?
That's a 7th grade question?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Are these 7th graders who are going to medical school? Or
Apparently.
Is it, okay. Visceral. If you're visceral, if you're like, ugh. Hypothalamus.
The answer is C. Hypothalamus.
This is going to be really easy. Ready? The process involved in the production of messenger RNA using DNA as a template is termed transcription, replication, gene manip, or reverse transcription.
Okay, you got to read it, so let me read
Yeah, no,
it.
you can read it.
I'm gonna say transcription.
That's correct! Oh my gosh!
Nobody is more shocked than me. So we're gonna do some 7th grade history, Penn.
Do you know how bad I am?
The 5th president of the United States and the author of the doctrine that stated the United States would no longer tolerate European intervention and this is really fuzzy right now. Colonization in America. Who is it? Who is the 5th president?
Fifth president. So like Hamilton taught me that it went Washington, John Adams, and then Jefferson. I want to say James Monroe is the 5th president, but I don't know. I'm gonna go with James Monroe.
The answer is, he is right.
Hamilton! Thank
Thanks,
you,
Kim.
Lin-Manuel. Okay, Kim, a senator and representative from Kentucky, he was a strong opponent of Manifest Destiny and the Mexican-American War. He was one of the main authors of the Compromise of 1890. There's Andrew Jackson, Henry Clay, Thomas Jefferson, James Monroe, John Calhoun, Sacagawea,
I like
or
that.
Lewis and Clark.
I'm gonna say John C. Calhoun.
Final answer?
No, Henry Clay.
Henry, okay, she just
Henry
jumped over.
Clay.
Henry Clay.
This is why I stink at taking tests.
So the senator and representative from Kentucky who was a strong opponent of Manifest Destiny was Henry Clay!
I'm doing better in 7th grade.
Well, we're luckier in 7th grade. By the way, I've also been told that I can't read, and it was the Compromise of 1850, not 1890.
Ready? Here we go. Some 7th grade history. Signed into law the Indian Removal Act.
That's gonna be Sacagawea.
Why would she sign it?
you're right.
which allowed the purpose of the Indian tribal lands in the east while relocating those living on the lands to the west.
That's not
Very sad.
Sacagawea.
No,
Sorry.
very sad.
So this person relocated a bunch of Native Americans. So it's probably not Sacagawea.
No.
I feel like that's the kind of thing that John C. Calhoun would do.
Sounds like something.
Not a
John.
fan. Not a fan. I'm gonna go John C. Calhoun. Final answer.
The answer is Andrew Jackson.
Oh, that guy's the worst.
That guy's the worst.
All right, Kim,
And I
math
should
time.
know that.
Math time. 18:27
Oh, what?
equals
Hold on.
16:blank.
What? Okay, hold on. 18 is to 27, which 16 is to blank.
Yep, and I know the answer.
We would not have dated in school.
it's-
So 9 goes into 18 2 times, goes into 27 3 times. What goes into 2, 16, 2 into 8, 8 times 3, 24.
Oh my gosh. I thought you were so far off base for that, but you actually got that right.
I did?
Yes.
How did I do that?
I don't know.
I like blacked out there
Yeah.
for a second. Here's a 7th grade word problem. Benny left the city traveling at 43 miles per hour, while at the same time Sam left the city going the opposite direction at the speed of 79 miles an hour. Find the time Benny traveled before the two were 130 miles apart.
Okay, they left at the same time?
At the same time, yes.
I mean, it's almost exactly an hour because it's 142. It's an approximation, but the answer should be 1 hour and 4 minutes.
So the answer is not an hour and 4 minutes, it's 64 minutes.
If you put an X next to that, you are the worst teacher ever.
My version of hell?
Is a train leaves.
No, my version of hell is nothing but math word problems for eternity.
Well, here's the good news. Your last 2 questions are both math word problems. So Dan left downtown New York City. 3 hours later, Benny left, going 79 miles an hour faster to catch up. After 2 hours, Benny caught up. What was Dan's average speed? I don't
know how to solve
He
this.
was definitely going slower.
How do you
That's
solve
it.
this?
Do you have the answer?
No,
Okay.
I'd say 4.
The answer is 52.6 miles an hour. I don't know if I would have gotten that one either. That was a tough one.
How would you solve that?
Well, there's a X involved and a lot of
I heard an X.
equations.
So this is the final question so far. Penn, out of 4 questions, you only have 1 wrong. So this is our final question.
We're both like lucking our way through 7th grade.
Yes.
Which I'm hoping that our daughter can do.
Which of the following is the building block carbohydrate? Is it A, amino acid, B, nucleotide, C, fatty acid, D, monosaccharide?
I'm gonna go D, monosaccharide. I don't know why, it's my final answer.
You were correct.
What? I don't know any of these answers.
I know.
A plane set off to London at the speed of 265 miles an hour. It's going to London. On the return flight of 13 hours, the plane cruised at 298 miles an hour. How long was that flight to London? Do you want me to tell you or do you want to try it yourself?
I don't know how to solve this.
3,774 miles.
That's what I was
now,
gonna say.
Now you just put that into 265.
All I know is I'm trying to sheet off your paper and your handwriting is terrible.
I mean, do you have your answer?
No, I don't have my answer.
It's 14
Ish.
hours. 14 hours and a few minutes.
We've been told that you have the answer right, but that wasn't your question, it was mine. I got it wrong because I didn't even try.
That was a tough one though. Like these are gonna be really tough questions for Lola.
Yes. In 7th grade, I came up a little short. I only got 3 out of 5.
But better than 4th grade.
Better than 4th grade.
Yeah.
Penn, you got 4 out of 5 right in 7th grade.
Nice. And let the record show that I guessed all of them, and the only one I got wrong was a math problem, and I was supposed to be good at math.
Thanks for watching this.
Yeah.
And I'm super glad this is over and I never want to do it again. Do you have any homework tips? Do you help your kids with their math homework? Do you help their kids with their homework at all? Are you a kid? I don't know.